Today's song is a very poignant historical song, and it's sung by an artist I've had singing pop songs and covers on my channel before and had phenomenal response. And there's been, I would say, a lukewarm response to this because her fan base didn't live in war times, doesn't understand it, choose not to um, participate in a song that brings up bad memories. But let's put things into perspective, everybody. This is Diana, and Diana sang at a memorial last year for veterans of the war of Russia. And before you switch off, I'm going to give you an historical fact that Americans like to brush away, the British like to brush away, the Canadians like to brush away. But if it was not for the sacrifices that the Russian army made during World War II, the regime of Hitler's, the Nazi regime, would still be alive and well probably today. And we don't realize that because historians and triumphalists in America and book writers prefer just to sweep it away. But it's true because I want to give you a little bit of fact. Recently, President Trump claimed that the US and Britain had won World War II. And this is a shameless lie, everybody. It really was. Now, he claimed that during his presidency. And Americans and Canadians like to believe their nations won the war in Europe, and England too. But Russians, you know in your hearts, it was your soldiers who really won the war. And I can understand how angry that your military achievements are ignored by American triumphalists and myth makers. Not only did Stalin's Soviet Union play a key role in crushing Nazi Germany, its huge sacrifices saved the lives of countless of American, British and Canadian soldiers. And just remember this before I play this beautiful song I'm dedicating to all the veterans, the Canadian veterans, the British veterans, the American veterans, all the veterans around the world of World War II. Were it not for the USA, the Russia's victory, as I said before, Nazi Germany might be alive and well today. And if we go down to, let's say, at the time, both Roosevelt and Churchill put lavish praise and thanks on the Soviet Union, admitting its gigantic effort in defeating Hitler's army. Today, however, we have chosen to forget who really won the war in Europe. And that's as far as I'm going to go in the history because it's a musical channel. But you needed to learn a bit of history today. This young artist, Diana, was chosen by the war veterans to sing because of her voice, that voice, to sing this beautiful, beautiful, and learn a bit of history. Take it away, Diana.
Внимание! Говорит Москва! Говорит Москва! Заявление советского правительства!
Пролетели года, отгремели бои, отболели тяжелые раны твои, но великому мужеству верность храня, ты стоишь и молчишь у святого огня. Ты же выжил, солдат, хоть 100 раз умирал, хоть друзей хоронил и хоть насмерть стоял. Отчего же ты замер? На сердце ладонь, и в глазах, как в ручьях, отразился огонь. Говорят, что не плачет солдат, он солдат, и что старые раны к ненастью болят. Но вчера было солнце, и солнце с утра. Что ж ты плачешь, солдат, у святого костра? Посмотри же, солдат, это юность твоя. У солдатской могилы стоят сыновья. Так о чем же ты думаешь, старый солдат? Или сердце болит, или раны горят? Ты же выжил, солдат, хоть 100 раз умирал, хоть друзей хоронил и хоть насмерть стоял. Отчего же ты замер? На сердце ладонь, и в глазах, как в ручьях, отразился огонь. Ты же выжил, солдат, хоть 100 раз умирал, хоть друзей хоронил и хоть насмерть стоял. Отчего же ты замер? На сердце ладонь, и в глазах, как в ручьях, отразился огонь.
Now, everybody, if you weren't moved by that, I don't know what song in history would make you not moved. To all the veterans of the world, I'm going to be one of the people who will say thank you for your contribution, Russia, and you wait and karma will come around. Good karma will come around to thank you for that. The next time, thank them. Don't ignore them. Thanks for listening.